Okay, so just a few notes here on factors and multiples. Question one, list the factors of the following numbers. So we had a look at some of this stuff last week when we were in class, and one or two of you missed some of this stuff, so that's why I'm just going over it. So the number 7, for example, the factors of 1 and 7 are 1 and 7. Factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Factors of 28 are 1, 2, 4, 7, 14 and 28. 42, there's a burst of them there, and 120, I gave a really long one. So what makes a factor? Well, a factor is a number that divides into another number and there's nothing left over. That is, that there's no remainder. So for example here, the number 7, 1 divides into it 7 times and 7 divides into it once. So they're the only two factors, and that's a special type of number there. It's actually called a prime number. So 15 has a number of different factors. 1 divides in 15 15 times, 3 divides in 5 times, 5 divides in 3 times, and 15 divides in once. Now you'll notice another thing happening here with these questions. You'll notice that 1 divides in 7 times, 7 divides in once. You'll notice for 15, 1 divides in 15 times, 15 divides in once, 3 divides in 5 times, 5 divides in 3 times. So the reason I'm stating them is that factors come in pairs. Okay, so just watch out for that. That's a few factors there. Then we're talking about multiples, and multiples are quite simple to know, but a lot of people get them mixed up with factors. But quite simply, the easiest thing to remember is it's going to be something to do with multiply. And whether you realize this or not, but the multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18, 21, and so on and so forth. But you're actually getting those answers by saying 3 by 1 is 3, 3 by 2 is 6, 3 by 3 is 9, 3 by 4 is 12, 3 by 5 is 15. Same with 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. They're the multiples of 4, but it's 4 by 1, 4 by 2, 4 by 3. So if you're ever confused about what is the difference between factors and multiples, maybe just ask yourself, oh, well, multiples means multiply, and kind of 3 by 1, 3 by 2, 3 by 3, and so on and so forth. And there's tens as well, 10 by 1, 10, 2 is 20, 30, 40, 50. So we know them easily, but just to help you remember them, remember it's multiply. Highest common factor of the following numbers. This is pretty straightforward, the easy way. So 3 and 12, write out the factors of 3, which is 1 and 3, it's a prime number, and the factors of 12, a lot in this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. And the highest, so 1 is a common factor, but the highest common factor is 3. So between 3 and 12. In the above question, 1 was a common factor, but 3 is the highest one. 36 and 64. So the first thing you must do is ask yourself, what are the factors of 36? There's 1 divides in 36 times, 2 goes in 18 times, 3 goes in 12 times, 4 goes in 9 times, 6 goes in 6 times, 9 goes in 4 times, and we're starting to get back on the factor pairs here. 1 by 36, 2 by 18, 3 by 12, 4 by 9, and 6 by 6. 64, similarly, quite a large number of factors here. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. And as we can see here in a question like this, 1 is a common factor, 2 is a common factor, but the highest common factor between 36 and 64 is in fact 4. One more question here, maybe about the lowest common multiple. So you can have a number of common multiples, but we want to get the lowest one. So the multiples of 3 are 3 by 1 is 3, 3 by 2 is 6, 3 by 3 is 9. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, and so on and so forth. 12 is 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, and so on. So we can see easily that the lowest common multiple is 12. Now make sure you're aware that, say, 24 is another common multiple. 36 would in fact actually turn out to be another common multiple, and so would 60 and 72. But the lowest common one is what we're interested in, and that is 12. Okay, so a good few questions there. There's another one, lowest common multiple of 10 and 25. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, and so on. 25, multiples of 25. 25 by 1 is 25, by 2 is 50, 75, 100, 125. And what we've got here is 50 being the lowest common multiple. So 100 would be another common multiple, so would 150, so would 200, but 50 is the lowest common multiple. See you in the next video for some more notes.